I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to today's video. It's been a couple days, it feels like, so I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying your summer, and just let me know if you guys are here watching with me this morning. I love to hear from you guys. So before we get started on our little topic today, a couple things to chat about. Number one is if you are not watching in my free community, Self-Love at Any Size, Accept and Respect Your Body, then you'll want to click the link in the description of this video and head on over to the group and add yourself to our little community where we empower, inspire, and connect with each other through our self-love journeys and through helping us to improve our body image, our confidence, ditching diet culture, all that amazing stuff that we are working on together. So if you guys are not in there already, please feel free to add yourself to that community. And secondly, if you guys are watching this with me on Facebook this morning, I would ask you to head on over to YouTube when this video is done and hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for each time that I come live, which is a little inconsistent in the summer, I will say. But yeah, if you get notified, then you'll know when I'm on. So there's that. So let's talk about why self-love changes everything. I see Yesley on here. She says, howdy, Yesley. Happy to see you here. I'm going to bring up my screen on my phone to make sure I can see anyone else who might be popping in that doesn't come up on my screen because it doesn't always let me see. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so why self-love changes everything. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is that on how self-love can actually change everything. So let me know in the comments where you feel like your self-love is right now. Anywhere between a 0, meaning it's like a little bit not good, and 10, meaning that it is amazing. So I would love to hear from you. So when we talk about self-love, when we love ourselves, first of all, we start to become more accepting of who we are. One of the things about loving yourself is that you do learn to accept and respect who you are. And this means that you stop comparing yourself to others, you start appreciating your own unique qualities. It also means that you become more forgiving of your own mistakes and you learn to accept your imperfections, right? So as a result, loving yourself can really lead to that more positive outlook in life and that greater sense of happiness. Additionally, when we start to love ourselves, we are also more likely to take care of our physical and mental health as well. So this means like eating nourishing foods, doing movement that we love, getting enough sleep, taking time for relaxation. So if you are looking for ways to improve your life, really the key is to start by learning to love yourself just the way you are. And so secondly, you are more likely to take care of your health and well-being, like we kind of already mentioned. So when you love and take care of yourself, you will naturally want to do things that contribute to your health and well-being. So that may look like you exercising more regularly, doing exercise that you love, which is the key, eating nourishing foods, really being in tune with your body, getting enough sleep, journaling your thoughts, seeking a therapist, taking care of your body. That means like going to the dentist or making that medical appointment or seeing a specialist, whatever it is. Those are all things that happen when you have increased your self-love. You're more likely to take care of your mental health and your well-being. So thirdly, when self-love changes everything, we are really likely to be more successful in our personal relationships. When it comes to our relationships, if we start with a strong foundation of self-love, that really is the key to having successful personal relationships, because if you don't love and respect yourself, it's going to be difficult to create those lasting, healthy relationships with others. You'll be more likely to attract partners who are disrespectful or abusive, and you'll really find it hard to maintain boundaries and stand up for yourself, right? However, when you have that strong sense of self-love, you are more likely to attract partners who are loving and supportive, and you'll be able to set boundaries and stick to them. And you'll be more confident in your abilities to create that lasting, fulfilling relationships. So if you want to take that step towards building those successful personal relationships, really we have to start by loving ourselves, right? What does Yesley say here? She says, I think I'm a 6, but I have lots of work to do, but I'm committed to making progress. And yes, I absolutely, oh, that's Shayna. Hi, Shayna. So Shayna's a 6 and Yesley's a 6. So there's, because I read one and thought it was the other. Same, well on our way. Absolutely. So I'm glad you guys are committed to making progress. That's amazing. That's what we want, right? We're always learning and growing in our journeys. So with that, our next thing that happens another thing that changes when you can love yourself is that you are more likely to achieve your goals. And so as a business person or as whatever goal you're setting, whether it be like financially, whether it be in your career, in your relationships, in your life in general, we are more likely to achieve our goals if self-love is a big part of our journeys. So self-love is essential to that. And that's because people who love themselves are more likely to believe in their own abilities and take those necessary actions to reach their goals. So they're also more likely to persevere in the face of obstacles and setbacks, right? Because when you can love yourself, you kind of have that resiliency piece figured out too. So if you want to increase your chances of success, we really need to start by increasing our self-love, making it a priority to do things that make you happy and to treat yourself with kindness and respect, right? So when you do, you'll find it much easier to achieve your goals. So those are kind of my thoughts this morning on how self-love has changed everything, at least in my perspective on it has allowed me to check goals off my list. It has allowed me to build those beautiful relationships, whether it be with my partner, my spouse, or my kids, or my friends, or my family. Self-love really changed all those things in such an amazing way. And it allowed me to connect back to my body and allowed me to find movement and actually make movement a priority in a way of moving my body in a way that brings me joy. And eating in a way that brings me joy, but also allows me to be in tune with how I'm feeling, right? So the bottom line is that self-love revolutionizes your life. It makes you happier, it makes you more fulfilled, and it allows you to take better care of yourself, right? So if you are looking for a way to change everything in your life for the better, you really look no further than self-love. And I know it's such kind of like a cliche or such a soft way of saying it. Like self-love seems so like gentle and delicate to me when I say the word self-love. And it's thrown around a lot in our language of like, oh, you just have to love yourself. And it seems so simple, right? But we really have to know that self-love is huge. And it is such a big part of all of our successes in life, whether that meaning in relationships, in our career, in our just way of going through life, right? So much of it is coming down to self-love. So with that being said, I don't want you guys to forget that I am offering 40% off my Self-Love Revolution program, which is the program that guides you through all of this. It helps you to work on your health and well-being, your personal relationships, becoming more accepting of who you are, achieving those goals. All those things will be given to you within that program, and we are there as our little community for life together, and just there to support you and encourage you and empower you and help you to do that inner healing that is going to allow you to step in that a massive power of self-love. So it's 40% off until the end of August. So really there's not been a better time to invest in yourself and your healing journey. So what does Yesley say here? Absolutely agree. I gotta bring this up here. Absolutely agree. Starting my self-love journey has opened so many doors for me when I thought I was drowning. Thank you so much for sharing all that you do. Oh, I love that. Yes, Lee, that makes me a little emotional. Oh, yeah, wow. So thank you for that. And that's exactly why I do what I do and why I'm here, is to help people feel like they're not drowning, to help people come out of that darkness that sometimes consumes us, right? So thank you for being here, Yesli, and shining your light so brightly. So she says, it's so true though, not a cliche at all. It's a lot harder than meets the eye. Yeah, absolutely. I got all teary-eyed. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm hopeful that you will know the importance of self-love and really the meaning behind how powerful it is when you are able to step into that power of saying, I am worthy, I deserve love, I deserve respect, I deserve boundaries to be set, and I deserve to achieve goals and all these things. It all comes down to here. It all comes down to self-love. It all comes down to putting yourself first, investing in yourself, and knowing that there is hope in those drowning feelings. Like, Yesli, what you said really speaks to me in a way that it is in those lowest moments where you feel like there's no hope, when you feel like you are a mistake or a failure or you are not worthy, that you have that community of people who are sitting there waiting to bring you out of that drowning feeling. So thank you for that, Yesli. That is exactly what I needed to hear as well. So anyway, if you have any questions about the program, I'm happy to answer them. It's only at this price till end of August, and the price will be going up dramatically to reflect the transformation and the support and community that you receive upon entering the self-love revolution. So I hope to see you guys in there, and I hope you guys have the best day. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, and we will see you next time. Take care.